This thing is not that fast on land. There's no way. He goes on land and he takes a nap. The second option would be a croc for me.
What
if I had, it would not be a bear.
Okay. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Dysfunctional Duo podcast.
Hello. As you can see, we are holding our mics today because
we're broke.
No, because I broke one of our mic arms, and it felt out of synchronicity to have only one person holding a mic, like just a full hammer size.
It's girthy for sure.
Why are these so girthy?
It's so girthy.
Like, as I'm looking at myself in the fucking monitor, I'm like, this is not okay.
And they're heavy. Like, I can feel it weighing my hand down.
Like a true man.
Oh my god. I mean,
men, am I right?
Maybe you might like
all
this
the men
better.
Are like, mine doesn't weigh down.
I don't know. I don't know what it feels like to have a flappy appendage like that. So I'm curious. I'm maybe my next life.
Boobs are the equivalent. What are you talking about? They are like, flappy.
But like
they flippity flap in the wind. And quite literally we have two, so you sometimes don't know which way to go.
Because, well, okay, boobies, especially when they're on the bigger side, are actually more of a nuisance than they are a privilege.
Boobies, regardless of the size, are a nuisance.
Well,
no woman is sitting there. No woman is sitting here going, I love my boobs 100% of the time, unless there's some silicone in there, because then they just sit.
I've actually thought about
it.
I thought about getting silicone just for them to like sit normally.
To just stay.
When I take my bra off, mama, they're hitting the ground. You hear the earth shake.
Not even that. Like when you lay down and you feel so great, and then all of a sudden they go, like on both sides, and you're like, okay, they're like awesome.
A married couple that just got into a really, really bad fight and don't want to talk to each other. Like one slipping on this side, the other slipping on this side. They're somehow going to meet in the middle in the back.
Yeah, it's funny because like you see videos like on TikTok or Instagram or whatever, and people are like, you know, like, oh, how do you know if they're natural? How do you know if they're fake? Whatever. And it's like, have her lie down on her back. And if they don't decide that they hate each other, they're not natural. If they go in opposite directions, like magnets detracting from one another, natural. It doesn't matter. Like even for like girlies who, because like people who have oversized boobs would say that they're a curse. People who have like medium-sized boobs also would say it's a curse because they want a little bit more va-va-voom or they want a little less. Or the girlies who don't have very big boobs want bigger boobs, because I've heard that like having small boobs, like A cups, like you don't fit your clothes properly. Like, I don't care who you are. No one is sitting there going, I love my boobs 100% of the time.
Grass is always greener on the other side, because I've had big boobs my whole life, and I wish I had smaller ones.
And I've always had like medium size, and I've always wanted them smaller.
You've wanted them smaller, not bigger.
No.
Because do you get back problems? Is that why?
Well, yeah, but that's just because of the weighing life decisions I've made in the last 10 years. But
just the gremlin posture you've
it's just
adapted.
Turning 30, honestly, that causes the back problems. But I will say that like mine are just a little too big to wear like backless dresses or outfits that require like you to not wear a bra. So then I have to MacGyver my way through going like, and because they are natural, women will know that like when you wear the stick-on bras and stuff, if you don't have fake boobs, you're getting sagging of some kind, because it's just like gravity hates natural boobs. It's just God's punishment to us. So then you're like, I look stupid. I look like a frumpy fuck. So
not the frumpy fuck. Oh my god.
I feel like I've always wanted them smaller, because when I have friends who have smaller sizes and they always look phenomenal in backless dresses, because that's their area. So I feel like it doesn't matter where you fall in, you're always not going to love your boobs 100% of the time. So I feel like we have our own flappy friends, and they let us down most of the time, other than when you're in front of a man. Then they win 100% of the time.
It's true.
You want to win an argument, girls? Just use the things that
pull your tits out.
The good Lord gave you, because you will win the argument every time. And, like, it doesn't matter. I've had this conversation with men multiple times, and I'm like, does it matter the size? Does it matter the fucking, like, what if one's lopsided? Like, and they're like, boobs are boobs, man.
Honestly, that's how I feel. I'm kind of over, like, pretending that I can make them look good. They're just, one of them is gonna hit my knees, the other one's wrapped around my leg, outside of a bra. In a bra, they look great, though.
It's funny because the only time that they look good, they fucking hurt.
No, for real. Can we talk about that? During cold weather, my right nipple gets like a piercing. It's as if somebody's taking a flat iron.
That's awful.
And pressing it to my. It's the worst feeling in the world.
That sounds like something you should talk to your doctor about, because I've never actually had that problem.
No, a lot of women do.
I'm talking about the luteal phase. Like, I'm talking like
I'm in that
full estrogen. No, full progesterone. Right? Estrogen's gone because estrogen makes us feel good inside. Progesterone makes us feel
petroleum.
Yeah, probably. It's the only, and then, like, for people who don't know, you swell. Like, not every woman, but a lot of women, they swell because you just have an increase of, like, your lymph nodes swell. Well, this is all lymph node. So you're looking amazing. Turns out they hurt like a motherfucker. I've heard the same thing about women who breastfeed.
Yeah,
like,
I'm scared to breastfeed.
They look great, but it's only when you're literally a cash cow waiting to be milked.
TMI, but like when my sister had her first kid, I was around a lot, obviously, and she'd be breastfeeding. And
like, you come around, she's like, all right, feeding time. And you're like, feeding time?
Feeding time? This is my moment. And I would like, I don't know, I was just curious. I mean,
it's really the only time
birth.
that you can keep a woman in one place, I would assume.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
And like, honestly, it did not look comfortable at all. Like, her breasts were very swollen to the point where you could see the veins sticking out.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And her nipples were like chapped.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Like dry lips, like chapped. It was like bleeding.
I wonder if
almost.
Vaseline could really take that to a marketing stance.
I don't know. Well, because you have to think about like if a baby's still sucking on it, because they still need to feed.
Yeah,
you can't get rid of it. Like,
100%. But like, Vaseline, marketing opportunity. You have an untapped market of women that you could just market to and be like,
applesauce flavored Vaseline for the baby.
Applesauce. I feel like they can. Is Vaseline bad for, like? I guess you have to be careful what you put on the nip naps, hey? Because the baby is...
That's what I mean. The baby will suck it off. Because if it's there. That's why there are, like, specific creams or whatever that you can put on the nipple or the areola. We have a lot of men.
This is like a sex audience episode.
So hey.
You know what? I don't even apologize, men. This is women. Uncut. Chapped nippies and all, okay? Take us as we are.
We're uncut.
With our boobs on the opposite sides of our bodies.
It's like, it's quite like when your armpit pinches your titty.
That's
the
never
worst
happened
feeling
to me. That's a big booby girl problem.
Yeah. Hi. Hello.
That's never happened to me. I will say sports bras don't fit as nicely as I'd like them to, because most sports bras are made for the itty bitty titty community.
I had to go to a specialty store to get a sports bra. I've never fit into a Victoria's Secret anything in my entire life, not even as a child.
No, you want to laugh. Not even Victoria's Secret, man. Gymshark. They have this little triangle sports bra, and it didn't even fit me. Like,
triangle?
It's like, you know those triangle bikinis?
That's what you mean?
It's quite similarly, like, the exact same.
You're going
to the
gym in a bikini.
See, here's the thing is, like, I think, like, I'm not too well endowed that, like, I couldn't wear it, but the girls would be on show.
And can you even work out, like, properly, honestly? Like, with your titties hanging out
mentally,
like that?
No, because then I'm just focused on the two sisters staring at me. And then I'm like,
Sister Marie and Sister.
I like take my coat off, and all I hear is whore.
They're like throwing holy water at you.
I'm like, I don't know what you're like, and like quite literally, like I'll sometimes tuck them in, like I'm hiding my identity, because
like indent them, like tuck them back into your body, like a ball
more
sack?
into my armpit. But yeah, like I tuck them in because I don't want the crack.
Fair. I can't avoid the
And then
crack.
I see these lovely girls who just have like, you know, like A and B's, and they're just like vibing. And I'm like,
they're
nice.
deadlifting topless, literally, because they don't need to.
What gym do you work out at?
I don't work out.
I've never seen that.
Really? Have you seen the video of the guy proposing to the girl in the gym and she's just like so excited and then he just starts doing push-ups like afterwards?
No.
Oh, you should watch that video at some point. He's literally
The algorithm has not literally blessed me with the videos such as that.
It's just so silly. Like, he proposes and she's like, oh my god, yes, and like he puts the ring on her finger and then he's gone. He does not exist to her anymore. She's taking pictures of the ring, probably calling her friends, putting it on Snapchat, and then he just starts doing push-ups and I'm like
next to her?
Yeah, like literally where he was kneeling on the ground, he just starts doing push-ups.
If a man ever proposed to me in a location that smells like sweaty ball sack, I think I'd lose it.
I agree.
Like, and not like, how dare you? Like, there's very few places that I would be like, don't propose to me. Like, propose to me in public if you want to. In a restaurant, like, I have specific locations that I had like in mind that I would love to be proposed to, and it was always a little bit more like intimate and private. Mm-hmm. But like, the one place that I would veto the proposal if my husband had proposed to me was in a gym. I'd be like, it smells like ass crack in here.
You're like, I'm mid-session. Can you like wait 5 fucking minutes?
I'm sweating from so many crevices right now. Please, not now. Like, for the love of God.
My triangle body fucking sports bra is just, it's popping out. So I need you to wait.
I can feel the heat emanating from my crotch.
Top 10 worst places to get proposed to. We should look that up one day. And then see. Oh, we should do like a mock proposal where we just find like
top 10 worst.
Yeah, places to be proposed to.
An airplane.
An airplane was wild.
Yeah.
How do you even get down on your knee? There's no room.
I'm sure somebody's done it. I can guarantee you. I bet you 2 fucking flight attendants fell in love somewhere and they proposed where they met.
Wait, the flight attendants is kind of cute then. Because, like, if you met on a plane and then you propose on a plane, that's cute. If you're going to the Bahamas, not even. If you're going to Vancouver.
If you're falling out of the sky.
like the plane's crashing, or this is, like, intentional?
No. It just happened to be that way.
I'd be like, why'd you wait till now?
He's like, I'm going to shoot my shot. It's not like he plans for a plane to fall out of the sky.
But, like, you're going to propose to me and then what? We die? I still died a virgin.
Wait, what? What the fuck is this conversation?
I don't know.
Hi, welcome back to the Dysfunctional Duo.
Please tell me about your hyperfixation.
I have one hyperfixation of the week, and it's kind of scary.
Okay, please enlighten me.
So, men, I don't know if we lost you in the last 13 minutes, but please come back. Because
we're here. Come on over, take a seat, open your beer.
This is very interesting. What a contrast to the last, 15 minutes. Anyways,
so sorry.
I was, as always, it seems to always be TikTok that's the culprit of these, but I don't know what else to do.
Okay.
I was on TikTok and somebody had recorded an incident. They were in Canada. I think they were in Alberta.
Uh-oh.
And they were hiking and they were being followed by a pretty large grizzly.
Uh-oh.
And I went to the comments and the guy seemed to be okay. It sounded like he had made it out of the woods. He was pretty calm, cool, and collected. And for anybody who's not Canadian, Alberta, BC bound, because I don't think you might see bears in Ontario.
I'm going there for the first time.
Okay, tell me if you see a bear.
A week.
But bears are very popular in Alberta and BC, where the Rockies, live, which is in between BC and Alberta.
I'm sure there's bears in Ontario. There has
maybe
to be.
Brown bears and stuff.
Maybe even polar bears, because they're pretty close. But
anytime you hear of a bear sighting, it's always west side of Canada.
Yes.
So
yes.
I think this happened in Alberta, but somebody was commenting, or I went to the comments. Are you scared that your gulp is going to emanate to the ears of our listeners? Mm-hmm. Okay, I love that for you. You've never done that before the arm was gone. Because I just want to make note of that. Okay,
I can do this.
You also could have done this.
I don't know. I like being.
It's fine. Fun. I just wanted to be known. Okay, so you live your life, babe. So I go into the comments, and in the comments, people are like, that looks like the boss. And I had heard of the boss before, but I was like, I haven't really checked in on this guy in a long time. So anybody who's not aware, apparently your fucking culture of Alberta is skipping. So this
What do you mean?
The boss is a big, popular, like, known bear in Alberta.
That's its name, is the boss?
Yeah, it's the boss.
Oh, I didn't realize that was its name.
Yeah,
They could have named it better.
Well, let me tell you why he's the boss.
Oh, okay, period.
So this bear is a grizzly, and it exists in Banff, Alberta, and he kind of hops around other locations in Banff, but he's very well known to be seen if you're hiking in Banff in the area. You could very well run into the boss. They tag most of the grizzlies in Alberta to just see where they're at, to make sure they're safe, because a lot of bears have been hit by cars on the highway. If you're ever in Alberta, you'll actually see these bridges that they built near Banff that are kind of like land bridges that overpass the highway, and they built those intentionally for the animals in the forest so they're not getting hit by like oncoming vehicles. So it's actually a really cool kind of like invention that somebody created for these animals. There's a lot of like animal safety, a lot of kind of like wildlife kind of conservation that's involved in the Banff area for those wildlife. And this bear is a huge grizzly. He's 400 pounds.
Holy.
I think. Giant. Like absolutely giant.
Do you know how tall he is when he stands up?
I don't know if anybody's ever tested that theory.
Well, he's called the boss, so probably not.
I don't think they put him out and said, okay, now stand him up.
Now stand him
I
up.
don't know. I didn't see the numbers for it. I could look it up though and see. But the boss he's 25 years old.
Period.
Which for a grizzly is incredibly
he's
old.
Gen Z.
He's Gen Z. Let me look him up for a second to make sure.
Sorry, how long do bears usually... I feel like I should know this information. I'm sorry, I don't. I'm kind of stupid for not. But how long do bears usually like live for?
Oh, so I take that back. The boss is 650 pounds.
That's insane. That's a big pound. That's big, boy. That's like what? Like a 200 kgs? I don't know.
You're close. 295 kg.
Ooh.
It doesn't say height, but the thing that makes him the boss, the reason he holds the title, is 70% of the bears that exist in that location are his children. He done fucked around.
Pimp?
He is a boss because he lays those female bears down and just procreates. So he is repopulating the bear. This one man bear alone is repopulating the grizzlies of Alberta, which is incredibly impressive.
That's actually really cool. Now I understand why he's the boss.
Hold on.
Okay.
This fucking bear was hit by a train and got up and walked away.
Shut up. He was hit by a train?
Head on.
Head on?
Yep.
You mean the train
full on hit him? He flew, got up.
You mean he hit the train?
I guess.
And the train flew off.
He's been hit by a train while foraging for food and got up and kept going.
He said, I have 23 children I have to take care of. You can't kill me that easily.
He said, I cannot die.
Who else is going to pay my child support?
That's fucking badass. This bear got hit by a train. Somebody said, let's take him out. He's making too many babies. And he said, think again, motherfucker. He's 24 years old. Yeah. He is seen in the Canmore, Banff area. And they follow him. He's like a known celebrity in Alberta. So when people were seeing this grizzly, they were like, that's probably the boss, because he seems pretty cool and collected. He's not an aggressive bear, but he is territorial of his space, of course.
Fair.
Homie's got 23 cubs to take care of and many wives. I get it.
Many of wives. Sister wives. Sister bear wives. Wait, TLC. Okay, call TLC right now. This is a real show.
Disney, you came out with Mormon wives. Now come out with bear wives.
Trad bears.
Yes.
That's it. That's
Banff, Alberta.
Banff, Alberta. They're all swingers. We know they are.
How long do grizzly bears live? 20 to 25 years old. So
he's a grandpa.
He's a grandpa.
This man's
homie is old.
Holy shit.
And he got hit by a train. Dude, that's crazy.
Wait, how recent is the train thing?
I don't know.
Like, was it like when he was younger and he was like, But wait, I didn't realize bears only live to 25. Like, if I was a bear, I'd be like 120 years old. That's crazy.
Well, and do you think bears are like dog age? Like, you know how a dog could be like 5, but in 5, he's actually like 65 or whatever? You know what I mean? Like, there's animal years. I wonder if it contributes to that too. But yeah, 25 years old for a grizzly who's competing with other grizzlies. is surviving like pretty intense winters, forest fires. We have a lot of forest fires in Alberta, and we had a huge forest fire in Banff like not that long ago.
Yeah.
Homie is still living, and he got hit by a train. So like this started my whole, I like dove deep into the boss. I had heard of the boss. I didn't know a lot about him. So I started like learning more. I was fascinated by this bear story. Like, scoot over, Winnie the Pooh. There is a new king in town, because holy cow, we have to get a show written for this bear. But as I was doing it, TikTok is known, the algorithm is known to suggest other content. So as I was going through bear videos, I saw this other video called the Kodiak bear attack. And I was like, what is that? And I started like looking into it more. Now, Kodiak bears are a different species of bears that are known to exist in Alaska.
Okay.
So, close neighbors to us, American citizens. Why Alaska was ever taken by America and not kept by Canada, I'll never quite understand.
Looking at it on a map pisses me off that it's not a Canadian, like, province.
They act like Canadians.
I mean, like, it's literally, like, it's right next to BC. Oh my god.
It's not next to BC.
Well, like, it's like off to the side.
It's up by like yellow, like Northwest Territories and like Yellowstone.
I'm looking
and
at a
stuff.
goddamn map.
Or not Yellowstone. What is it? Northwest Territories and is it Yellowknife? What the hell?
Yellowknife.
No Canadian really knows those locations above us because not a lot of people live there.
I know the Yukon because of that old cartoon.
Yukon. Maybe that's what I was thinking.
What's his name? Something from the Yukon. Never mind.
It sounds racist, so maybe let's not get into that.
Alaska. I'm Canadian too, man. Oh, I don't have internet anymore.
That's great. I really love that for you. That's where Alaska is. So anyways, these hikers went on a trip, and the Kodiak bear attack, there was this mountain and they were being stalked by a Kodiak bear. Now this Kodiak bears are known to be huge.
So are Kodiak bears, do they look like polar bears?
They're lighter. Yeah, they're like brown.
Oh, okay.
And apparently they were stalked for like days, and then they were attacked, like gruesomely attacked by one bear, and one person died from the injuries. And it's like known as like a really awful day in Alaska, so much so that they had to lock down on their bear safety because this Kodiak bear was like known to be aggressive. And I was listening to this story and I was like, fair, but how many people who don't know bears, like when we go camping in Alberta, you don't have to go that far to run into like a black bear. Like I've seen a handful of bears, not really up close, because when you hear that there's a bear in the area, very quickly you act accordingly, and if you don't, then you're usually scared. Like my immigrant husband from South America probably would be like, holy shit, there's bears. But like you hear a bear and you're like, okay, there's a bear in the area, and I don't have to really worry about the bear unless the bear has interacted with enough people, is hungry, or is just a shit. Honestly, it's just an asshole.
How do you know when he's just a mischievous little silly boy? I don't know,
but black bears are known to like stalk you more than grizzlies. Grizzlies are kind of like, people are afraid of grizzlies, but grizzlies kind of keep to their own. I thought it's the black bears that you should be worried about.
I thought black bears were like the least scary. Like I thought it was like, I don't know where Kodiak.
Black bears are smaller, but black bears are known to stalk you more often than grizzlies.
Well, black bears are cuter, so I think I'd be okay with that.
Well, people feed black bears more often, so that's probably why. So they're less afraid of people. You could maybe outrun a black bear if you were smart enough, but like highly doubtful.
Downhill.
And you can't outclimb a black bear.
Well,
you could climb a tree and get away from a grizzly. You could not climb a tree and get away from a black bear because it would climb after you.
You would have to outsmart it somehow, like confuse it.
So like it's known, at least recently, unless I'm wrong, black bears are you are more likely to get attacked by a black bear than you are to be attacked by a grizzly.
Honestly, I stopped hiking because of my like newfound fear of like bears.
It's not the bears I'm afraid of.
I'm scared of bears.
It's the mountain lions. I think I could.
Fair.
I think I would have a higher probability of surviving a bear, not attack, but like if I'm getting attacked by a bear, just take me out. But if I am to cross paths with a bear, like we're going back to our Pokemon episode, if I'm to cross paths with a bear or a mountain lion, I'm choosing the bear.
Than a mountain lion? I honestly don't know much about mountain lions.
I think if you ran into a mountain lion, it's too late.
Are they pack animals?
Maybe. But you have to think about it. They're big cats. Dude, it's a big cat.
I mean, a mountain lion or a cougar? Which one are you more afraid of? Cougar's
Aren't
just
they
going to
the
buy you a
same?
drink. Just kidding. Wrong type of cougar.
Yeah, they're just going to go look for some young men and say
Yeah.
hello.
Aren't they the same? I actually have no idea.
Aren't they the same?
They could be. Just similar.
I think if you see a mountain lion or a cougar, it's too late.
Probably. It's like the scene from Jurassic Park where he sees the velociraptor and he goes, "Clever girl," and then another one comes out and eats
Quite
him.
literally.
Yeah.
Like, you have to... Anything that is a big cat, I don't trust. Because I watch my cats sometimes when they're hunting. Like, they're smart animals. They are apex predators. So are grizzlies.
Mm-hmm.
They exist. The boss has existed for 24 years for a reason. But I would rather run into a bear than I would run into a mountain lion. And then this all went into my hyperfixation when I finally hit this one photo and I screenshot it because I want your answer genuinely.
Okay.
Okay? So,
Also, I want to pause and say you were actually super right. Alaska's right next to the Yukon. It's not right next to BC. I was
she
wrong.
failed social studies.
I was so convinced that it was also an island, which it's not.
There's ocean next to BC.
Yeah, like there's an ocean
You
next
thought
to it.
Alaska was an island?
I thought it was an island.
It's literally... This is why I said I don't understand why America got Alaska. Because it's actually attached to Canada.
It is very much attached to Canada.
Yeah.
That's why it pisses me off. I knew it was like close or like it was a part of Canada, that it didn't make sense to be American. How did it even happen?
I don't know.
That's a history lesson. I don't.
Dude,
care
I'm
to
telling
look
you,
up.
if it's not in Hamilton, I really don't know. So, you have...
If it's not a musical, I just have no idea.
Okay, so the question was, you have to survive 20 minutes with one of them for 100 million. Who are you picking? A grizzly, a tiger, big cat, a hippo, or a croc?
Okay. 20 minutes for how much?
100 million.
$100 million?
Yep.
And I have to be with... What's the arena that I'm in? Like, is it...
Close enough that you're going to interact with it at some point.
Like, are we in the Coliseum?
Sure.
Like, I don't have many places to hide. Because
Okay, maybe. But, like, also then, if you're in a Coliseum, for the hippo and the croc, you're in water. We have to be respectful of the territory that they stand on.
Yeah, okay. I think bear.
You think fucking bear?
I think bear. Depends on the bear. What kind of bear? If it's a polar bear, no. If it's a grizzly bear or even a black bear...
It's a grizzly.
Or a panda bear.
It's a grizzly.
It's a
And
grizzly.
think the most aggressive of its kind.
So these are all, like, every single one of these animals wants to kill you.
Not kill you, but like you're in its territory. So it's on the aggressive.
Oh my god.
You're choosing the bear?
Okay.
Hippo, crocodile,
I'm
tiger,
not
or bear?
choosing the hippo. I'm telling you that right fucking now. That one's an immediate no. And I'm not choosing the tiger. Crocodile, I think maybe, but I know bears just because like I grew up with them more so like in my environment.
Correct.
So I think I could outsmart a bear. I don't know if I could outsmart a crocodile. And if it's in water, like if I have to be in a watery
You're not
territory,
like fully in water, but yeah, like you have to respect, like hippos, you're going to have an area that's the depth of a hippo, like wherever they would be considered the most lethal. So a tiger, you'd be like surrounded by rocks or whatever. You wouldn't be in open space.
Okay. Nah, I still pick the bear. I think I could outsmart a bear. I don't think I could outrun it, and I don't think I could outfight it, but I could outsmart a bear. I would be terrified of the hippo, because one bite and, like, your body explodes.
So I'm choosing the hippo.
You're choosing the hippopotamus?
I am.
For Christmas?
I am.
What the fuck?
As long as I avoid its mouth, I'm fine.
No, those things are evil.
And if we're not fully in water, like it's wide enough terrain that like if I go on land, this thing is not that fast on land. There's no way. He goes on land and he takes a nap. The second option would be a croc for me.
What
if I
the
had to.
fuck?
It would not be a bear.
Why?
Because bears are fast as fuck.
But I think you could
And
outsmart
you're not
it.
only avoiding its mouth, you're avoiding its arms.
You're fair for that. You're real for that.
A hippo, you just have to avoid the mouth. It's got nothing going on for it. As long as you stay on the back end, you're fine. I'm climbing on top.
I don't know.
A croc, maybe, but the thing about a croc is crocs are sneaky. So, like, you could maybe not pay attention for a second and it could jump out at you. And the power of the croc is if it gets you in its grips because it has such fast reflexes. It's barrel rolling and I'm losing an arm.
So what kind of tiger are we talking about?
Dude, I'm not going against are you kidding me? Agile, fast, sharp claws, and like a powerful jaw.
Yeah.
Like
Maybe a
the
cheetah.
tiger is worse than the bear.
I think the tiger is probably the worst.
Cats of any kind, I'm not going toe to toe with.
I'm pretty sure cheetahs are like non-conformative. Not what I was to say.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure
What a
cheetahs like
left-wing
are not
cheetah.
aggressive. Like if you met a cheetah in the wild, I could be wrong about this, but if you met,
Don't take
cheetah in the
this as
wild.
factual.
I'm pretty sure.
Hey,
Well, don't-
question for you.
Oh yeah.
If you had to survive for 20 minutes and win $100 million, what animal are you picking to do that? A hippo, a croc, a tiger, or a bear?
Hippo.
Yeah. See?
Why?
But like, are you in the water with the hippo?
Not fully, but there's water around you. Yeah.
I feel like the hippo wouldn't just go and kill you. You know what I mean? Like,
I disagree.
That's not true. Hippos are assholes.
yeah, but
No,
I feel
and
like-
in the animals that you're interacting with, they're aggressive. You're in their territory, they want you out. So they're on the offense.
Croc.
Okay. I think I respect crocodile.
Yeah,
Okay, fair. That was my second choice. I said hippo first.
you would just have to zigzag for like 20 minutes.
That's actually so true. You're so for real for that.
It's
that's
the
so
only
true.
one that you might be able to survive.
I think so.
And even
Spencer
then-
said a bear.
I did
even
say a
if
bear.
Nah, you're done. if they bite you, then you can also rotate with them. You know what I mean?
Oh.
But they're fast. Like, I feel like it would be taking a
Yeah, if
limb
you run in a
before.
straight line.
I have heard, though, that if you have an arm in a
I feel like
croc...
you could jump over it too. You know what I mean? Like, it's so low to the ground.
That's
Yeah.
So if
fair.
it sprinted towards you, you could probably just hop.
on
Honestly,
top of
you
it.
could just sit on top of it and get its jaw, and then you should be okay. But what I will say is I've heard that crocs, if you have an arm in the croc, if you're like trying to get out and you're like, I'm fucked, this thing's about to barrel roll, if you find a pocket near the back of their throat and you push, it actually, you're opening their airway where water could get in, and they'll let go of you.
Oh.
I was watching, and the reason I heard this was because I was watching an episode called, I don't think this show exists anymore, but it was I wasn't supposed to be alive, or I didn't know how I'm alive, or something like that. And it's survival stories of people who like fell out of a plane, or people who got lost in the rainforest, or whatever.
That's such a
It
very
was on the
niche,
Discovery
but
Channel.
Kind of cool. I don't want to be in that kind of experience because I'm sure that's traumatizing.
Or like human trafficking, like there was
That's
different stories.
crazy.
But this one story, a guy was, I think, in the rainforest. He got lost in the rainforest. He got attacked by a croc, and they explained how he survived. Like they show the mechanics of why somebody would survive in this kind of like life or death situation, and they explain. It's a Discovery Channel, so I feel like scientifically it has to be true. And he pushes on the airway of a croc as it has his arm in its mouth, and it let go of him because he opened the airway and water started getting into the croc's airway. So it had to let go of him.
Did he lose his arm or?
No, he survived. Like his arm survived. He had like scars on his arm, but
That's crazy.
Why are you guys both so intense? Like, you would not survive against any of these animals. That's.
this was
How
my
about we lower the bar?
Okay,
It's
a bunny
you versus
rabbit.
Doing your own taxes. Would you survive 20 minutes?
Probably not.
because it's not for the, we got to do for the content.
Yeah, if it was a reality, it'd be a bunny rabbit, a gopher, a deer. I don't even know.
Like,
A
would
beta
you-
fish.
You think you're surviving a
Survive
deer?
against an angry goose that is just going after you?
Oh, that's awful.
No. A surviving
I'd kick it.
maybe.
Yeah.
I would be fine. A Canadian
think
goose?
so?
Yeah, I'm kicking
You'd be
it.
Like, the neck, like, you'd be like Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali.
When I was a little girl, my dad and I were at a pond, and I was being chased by a goose, like the exact same size as me. I was
That'd be
like 4 years
terrifying.
old, and my dad straight up had to like push this goose over to like get it out of my way.
Your dad's fought quite a few barn animals in his life,
It's true.
and not for fun. Like he's most like it was protecting other people from these animals.
Yeah, it's always animals with really bad attitudes.
It's very much
he has to be like, what the hell, dude?
Like he had to punch that horse one time because it bit you.
No, Jen.
Oh,
it bit my, and he didn't punch it. He pushed its head to like get it away from her. But there was a horse that wanted to be pet by my cousin, and as she was petting another horse, the horse bit down on the back fat of her arm. And like horses have flat teeth, they grind their food, so it was literally like a you know when your older sister or brother pinches the back of your arm, it was quite literally that. On full force of a horse's bite. She had a huge bruise on the back of her arm. I wasn't there when it happened. I didn't see it happen, but I heard her like exclaim as it happened because I was turned petting another horse, and my dad was like, "Get out of here!
Stop it.
What is wrong with you?"
Don't do it.
I think she was feeding horses carrots or something, and the horse wanted one,
And
so
it just got-
nipped her.
yeah.
So again, just horses with some bad attitudes, but I don't know. I feel like hippo.
Can I change my answer?
No, unfortunately, it's too late. You're
Okay.
now dead.
All right, I chose the bear and I died. But in my defense, it was a panda bear.
A red panda.
A red panda.
Okay, so we hit 36 minutes on that conversation. So
Oh my
we
God,
gotta.
I'm so sorry, everybody.
This episode, we're gonna be talking. This was Spencer's idea. Spencer is just like so full of ideas lately.
Because I have nothing better to do.
Yeah, honestly, it's welcomed. So this episode, we're gonna be doing Mad Libs. I have not done Mad Libs since I was a child,
Same. We watched,
and we would just put fart in every sentence.
and it was
You were like,
funny.
you were like in the room with your like siblings or cousins, and you'd be like, fart. But we're gonna do Mad Libs again because I feel like it was a phenomenal idea,
okay.
full of dysfunction.
I just want to put a full disclaimer that I am an English major, and no, I forget what a noun is, a pronoun is, and an adjective, a verb. I don't even know what a verb is.
A noun is an action.
A noun is a person, place, or thing.
Oh shit.
Because think of like a
Oh,
you know what
no.
a pronoun is. So a noun
Like a
is
gender?
Yeah.
Okay.
Essentially, like it's like a how you would like. I don't even know. I don't know how to say it.
Pronoun is what pronoun is, right?
Yeah,
like it's not changing.
She, he,
Okay.
they,
them.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
A
yeah,
person,
yeah.
place, and thing is a noun. Adjective is something to describe a person.
A verb is an action.
I think a verb is an action. I think. Let me just casually Google it
Who
while we're
is
here.
in like adult life using that though? You know what I mean? Like that's something you learn in school and you're like, okay, now it needs like 10 nouns. But I have never once had a conversation with somebody who's editing my work and going, you're missing a verb.
Yeah. Your sentence is actually a fragment sentence because we don't have a subject. It's like that's not how we talk though.
Did you even just speak English this
Period. Okay. So the journey that we have going for you, I picked at random. It's called the Great Gemstone Journey.
Okay.
So I hope
How is
works.
this going to work?
So I'll show you how it looks. I ask you like a.
But like, am I giving all of them? Are you giving some?
No, I'm gonna make you do this one,
Okay, and then we'll switch.
and then we'll switch. I'll read it at
This
the
is
end.
my story called what is it called?
The Great Gemstone Journey.
The Great Gemstone Journey.
Yes, I need an adjective.
Wait, what's an adjective again?
Describing something like beautiful is an adjective.
Furry.
Ooh, furry. Okay, another adjective. There's a lot of adjectives.
Moist.
Ew. Hated that. Okay, a third one.
Shiny.
Ooh. Ew. Shiny coming after moist scares me. Okay, another adjective.
Hot.
Ooh. Hot.
Let's
Okay,
put some touch in there.
a fifth one. Adjective. This is just like a vocabulary now test.
What's the first thing that comes to mind? Fuck. Shiny's just sitting in my head.
I guess you could put shiny again.
No, I
Shinier.
hate that. I hate that. Can I do a color?
I think so.
Red.
Red. Okay, a verb but past tense. So like I ran,
Humping.
humped.
Humped.
Another adjective.
Rough.
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, a noun. Person, place, or thing.
Person, place, or thing?
Yeah.
London.
Ooh. Nouns can kind of be like low-key anything. Another adjective. I'm so sorry. There's a lot of adjectives in this one. This one's big. This one's very long.
Shiny again.
Oh my god. I'm going to give you a dictionary for your birthday. A thesaurus.
Hey, fuck off.
Another adjective.
Another one?
Yeah.
Another one.
Another one. And you can get like clammy as an adjective too.
Bubbly.
Bubbly. Okay, a verb. This is an action. Jumping.
Spitting.
Spitting. That's a good one. Okay, another adjective.
What the fuck?
I'm so sorry.
No, I already... Hairy.
Hairy.
I said
That's
fuzzy.
A great one. Okay, an emotion.
Perturbed.
I don't know how to fucking spell that.
Okay.
Perturbed.
You're an English major.
That I'm still dyslexic.
I'm getting you a dictionary.
I have many. I don't read them. An adverb. I don't know what that is. An adverb.
Hey
The
Siri, what's an
opposite of-
adverb?
Oh my god, I ran out of internet again. Why does your internet only connect me for 4 minutes?
Adverbs supply information to a sentence or context by describing where, when, how, or what degree something happens.
Where, when, how?
Yeah, so we'll say afternoon.
Ooh, that's actually a good one.
Thank you.
Afternoon.
I'm double handing this and I'm a little uncomfortable that I'm doing so, but it's more comfortable. So like
That's how I feel. I think just because they're so girthy and our hands are so small that it's like it's cramping my hand.
should be this. Men, go for length, not girth.
Go for passion.
Ooh.
I need another
Point blank
adjective.
period. Soft.
Ooh. I'm so curious as to what this will be.
I really hope
a
it's-
noun.
A noun is an action.
Person, place, or thing.
Britney Spears.
Perfect.
How far along are we?
Like halfway.
Okay.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. A plural noun.
What's a plural noun?
So like Britney Spears.
Okay,
Sis.
multiple.
Yeah.
Oompa Loompas.
Oompa.
Oompa Doompa Dee Doo.
Oompa Loompas. Okay, adjective.
You need to refresh my memory.
Adjective is a. We've been doing.
Okay.
It's descriptive.
Bright.
Bright is great. Oh, bright's so good. A noun. Person, place, or thing.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. Adjective.
Flat.
Ooh. I've been called that before.
Where?
No, I haven't.
Who the hell's just calling you that?
Hi, flat. Good morning, flat. What? Okay, an adjective.
Bumpy.
Ooh, bumpy. Another adjective.
Warm.
Warm. Another adjective. Another one.
Freezing.
Ooh, the contrast. Another one.
What the fuck? I want to get off this ride now. Dusty.
Dusty. Oh, I've definitely been called that one before.
I've been called crusty dusty. Ooh, crusty. Is there another adjective?
There
next?
is.
Crusty.
Crusty. Okay, and I need a noun.
Our forefathers.
Okay, adjective.
Boiling.
Boiling. Yeah, sure. Noun.
Is that not an adjective?
I don't know.
Or is
you
that an
look very
action?
boiling today.
Like boiling hot water.
Like scorching.
Scorching. Yes. Did you say another one?
Another one. No. Yeah, another one.
Clammy.
Clammy.
Shout out to our 2 episodes
To our
before.
hands. Another adjective, and then the rest are like there's 4 more that are different.
Adjective. Okay, we got to make this one count. Whiny.
Whiny. Okay, a noun.
Iguana.
Iguana. That's not how you spell iguana.
An iguana, maybe? I don't know.
How do you no. Term of endearment.
Like something you call someone?
I think so.
Bitch.
That was perfect. Noun.
I love you, bitch. I never gonna stop loving you, bitch. A noun?
Yeah.
Clapping.
That might be an action. Person,
Oh,
place, or
sorry.
thing.
Yeah. Sorry, that's a verb.
There's the last one is a verb past tense, so I'll put clapped.
Okay. Ooh. A noun is a place. Could it be an event?
Person, place, or thing. Like I think Comic-Con would be like a noun.
The Oscars.
Ooh. Okay.
Is it over?
It is over.
Thank God.
Just give me 1 second while I reconnect to the internet. This is a problem.
I don't know why your internet is having such problems.
Well, like I connect to it and then
my
it just,
internet does not disconnect, so it's a you problem. And based on the fact that you struggled
It
to
says
send
it
me the
can't-
video,
it says it can't connect to this internet.
I don't. You couldn't connect to internet 2 days ago.
I couldn't even connect to internet at my house. Internet just doesn't
My internet
like
is
me.
amazing.
Oh my god, did we lose it all?
Please don't tell me that.
No, my internet just like stopped working. I'm not even joking. We might have to just switch to like, do you have a laptop?
Yes.
Wait, okay. I can like the thing is I can get it, but it only connects for like 5 minutes.
This sounds like your laptop is having an issue.
I don't know what's going on. Cause like I've connected to your internet before. Remember? Mm-hmm. You were there.
I wasn't there.
Well, I've stayed at your house before. Like the fact that it doesn't even like want to connect.
What a fucking tease. I did all that work and we
For
lost
nothing. For nothing.
Did we lose it?
I don't know yet. I'm still not connected to the internet.
Why?
Okay, you talk to the audience about The Last of Us, and I will be right back.
The season was unfortunate.
Is it over?
It's over. And it was, yeah. I don't know. I feel like if you love the story so much, go watch the video game because it's much better and more in depth. You fall in love with the characters a little bit more. Sorry, I just coughed. Everything's fine.
I want to say that like I was watching your reviews of it, and I ended up like looking up what Abby looked like because I was like, what does Abby
she's
look
a
like?
CrossFit Mother May I madam.
She in the video game, like if I like bear, tiger,
Abby?
hippopotamus,
Oh my God.
and Abby.
Yeah.
I'm not choosing Abby.
Yeah.
For sure I'm not
She's
choosing
ruthless.
her.
The golf clubs really like are scarier with the video game version of Abby.
And then like
Do you know that woman? Like Abby's character is based off of an actual woman. So they took 3 different women and combined them to develop Abby. So the way Abby's face looks is one person, I believe. The physicality was a CrossFitter that they took, a female
Ooh.
CrossFitter, and then the actress who voiced Abby. But like Abby is actually like a lot of people were like, no, like women like this don't exist. They actually based this off of a real woman. It was actually like they scanned her body. They had her physically play as Abby. And I think that is just awesome because it shows variety of the women that were pulled together to like bring together this character that is Abby.
it's true. And I do
And
like
she's a CrossFitter. So like, and she looks like a CrossFitter in the game.
because in the show, in my opinion, her character in the show looks more like what Ellie would look like in the video game. Like, I think her look is closer to Ellie than it is to Abby.
Well, there's this argument that the actress, and I have nothing against Bella Ramsey. I think she's a good actress. I feel like people are a little bit cruel about her acting. I think the writing, did we lose it all?
I'm still connecting to the internet.
Okay, like what the actual frickety frack?
I don't know.
I'm trying not to swear as much in our videos so that when we're editing our shorts, we don't have to bleep me out every 5 seconds. It's a problem.
I'm a sailor mouth too.
I'm worse than you by a lot. By like an
Are you really?
By like a lot, dude.
I don't notice it. Swears don't like register in my head as like swears.
The last short that we put out on our TikTok and Instagram has like 5 bleeps from me. And it was a 40-second video.
Why are you so angry?
I really don't know. The angst really does come out when we're filming.
I guess this is just your time to like get it out. I'm so
we have
sorry.
10 minutes.
I can't load to the internet. Like I literally just can't. It won't let me. But anyways, for those who, I'm behind on Last of Us because I can only watch it with my boyfriend. He'll get mad if I watch it by myself. And we haven't been in the same room for a while because he works away. Sorry. And
It says you're connected, but then it says you're not connected.
I know, that's why I'm confused. Technology is just not my friend right now. That's okay. I'm millennial, so I only get technology like half the time. The other half the time I'm confused, I'm dazed, I'm sad, I'm depressed. Did you get it?
No, your laptop's broken. I'm gonna go get mine.
Okay, swag. I don't know what happened.
Talk to the people.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Hi, people. I don't understand. I have a Dell computer, so it's probably my fault, to be so honest with everybody in this room, including myself.
Hey, I guess you'll never get my answers.
I guess not. I don't even know what happened to them. I can't even look at them.
Yeah, that's a you problem because I'm connected right now.
Well, like, I connect at home. Sometimes.
No, you don't.
Well, like, I
You
do,
were
but it
connected
just...
on Thursday.
Well, because, like, it was, like, on, and then it turned off, and
That's
then it
what's
turned back
happening
on,
here.
and then it turned off.
That's what's happening here.
I don't know. It's probably just my computer.
Have you done,
This
like,
thing's, like, 20 years
Have you
old.
done like a factory reset on your laptop?
No.
You probably should.
I don't even know what that means.
It means you wipe everything and start fresh.
I don't want to do that.
Well, what happens if your computer dies tomorrow? Are you prepared?
Yeah.
This video is sponsored by... No, I'm kidding.
I wish if you are a computer company, you want to sponsor us, please do. Send me a computer and I will rave about it for money. That's all I have
Did
to
you just exploit our channel for your own
for my own game. Yeah.
That's sick and twisted.
I know. But you know what? I'll
But
do it
actually,
again.
though, Dell, where are you at?
Dell hit me. Actually, no.
Let's
Fuck
aim
you,
big.
Dell.
Apple.
I'm not a MacBook girly. I mean,
Why?
I could turn into one. But
We all could turn into one.
I really do like my computers. Like,
What do you think a MacBook is? Dumbass.
I meant like
What site are you on?
Microsoft. Oh my god. What is even see I can't even get to the website. Like I saved it. The wordfinder.com/madlibs/story.
Wow, okay.
Sorry everybody.
So you'll
This is why
never
we're
know what my
dysfunctional.
story was. The gemstone was never found.
It was never found. I'm so sorry. That makes me so sad. I don't know why it's doing that.
Mad Libs.
I don't know. Help me. Sponsor me. If you're an old man with too much money,
Stop that. Stop that right now. Shut the hell
I
up.
need help.
Shut the hell up.
Elon Musk. Did you see there was a
Do
picture of him?
not. He is not allowed on this premises.
Okay, but did you see there was a picture of him with a black eye?
Wait, why?
I
Did
don't
somebody
know.
finally lose their patience with
I
him?
think so.
Oh, the Great Gemstone Story. I see it here.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
We'll have to redo it.
fuck your story.
Fuck your chicken strips.
Okay, which one did you want for you?
I don't care. You pick.
What's in a name?
Okay.
All
There's
right.
some that are for kids. I don't subscribe to children.
Well, Spencer, all Mad Libs are for children.
I'm not. What?
Okay, I need a noun.
What's a noun?
It's a person, place, or
That's a
thing.
The cathedral.
No, sorry, I need a plural noun. The cathedrals.
The cathedrals. What's the theme of mine again?
What's in a name?
Okay, perfect.
Okay, I need a noun. This one's so short.
Oh, really? A
Yeah.
noun. Okay, well, we don't have time. A noun. Bathrooms. Or bathroom.
Part of the body.
Big toe.
An adverb.
What's an adverb again? It's the opposite of a verb.
It's like a when, why, how.
No, not stabbing. Wednesday night.
Wednesday.
That's how I spell it too. Same with together. I go to get her.
I've never done that.
Oh, I do it all the time. That's how I learned to spell.
Together, I'm okay. But when I spell pieces, I always go I before E, except after C, except after C. I need a noun.
Another noun.
Another one. You know what? You bombarded me with like 20 million adjectives.
Brothel. This is about to get interesting.
What's in a name? Adjective.
Adjective.
You've only got a few of these, so
Slimy.
they can count. Oh, okay. Another one.
You were disappointed in that one. And okay, no, not explosive.
Immediately go.
Sloppy.
Ew. That's unnecessary. All right, noun.
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears, I'm so sorry.
She didn't deserve this.
Is that how you spell Britney?
I spelled it wrong too, so don't worry.
How do you spell Britney?
I don't know. It was the only word that like.
Oh, it's just a capital B. Okay.
Oh.
Noun.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Way to make me type with one hand.
Did you
the
just put
biggest
Sarah
name.
J.
Sarah
P?
Jess.
Yeah, Sarah Jess. We know what we're talking about.
If you said Sarah Jess to somebody, they would not know what you're talking about. I just want that to be known. Noun.
No, another one.
Another one.
Closet. This is gonna get weird.
Adjective. Last one.
Oh, this is my last adjective. I have to make it good. What's it good? Scraggly.
Okay.
I was looking at your. Hello.
You unplugged your fucking mic.
I did that. Anybody else?
What is wrong with you today?
Help me. Save me. SOS.
Okay, anyways.
Set me free.
Are you singing a song? What is going on?
No help.
Help, I've lost my co-host. Alright. The story's called What's in a Name?
Okay.
William Shakespeare
Oh God.
is regarded by scholars and cathedrals alike as the greatest playwright and bathroom ever to put pen to. Although he wrote in his native Big Toe, Shakespeare has been translated into 12 different... What? Shakespeare has been translated into 12 different, and his plays and poems are... I didn't write that. Are Wednesday night read and performed everywhere in the world. Hamlet's soliloquy, which begins, to be or not to be. This is the brothel. Has been delivered on stage by more slimy actors than any other sloppy ever written. Among Shakespeare's greatest plays are Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet, The Britney Spears of Venice King,
What the fuck?
and Midsummer Night's Sarah Jessica Parker, The Taming of the Closet. We could go on, but we must leave, as Romeo and Juliet parting are such scraggly sorrow.
That was it.
Yeah.
Whoever wrote that was the one. Just like,
What is everybody okay in Word Finder? We gotta go back. Okay.
I don't like. You can't even blame that on ChatGPT.
What
Like
the
a
hell is
human
what's
wrote
in a
that.
name? I don't understand.
What's in a name? I don't know. But I wasn't expecting that.
Okay, I need to find. Oh, it's all going downhill from here.
It's been
It's
going
really
down.
okay. Okay. Oh Jesus.
No,
There's one called the Oscars.
Ooh. Do you want to do that one?
Let me see how long it is. Yeah, I'll do this one.
Sarah passed me her laptop and we looked at each other like, I don't know.
Swear to God.
Okay. Oh my God.
If my computer explodes after this, we know the culprit.
It's for sure. Okay, a plural noun.
Oompa Loompas.
Oompa. Loompas.
This is definitely easier to do when you have a mic arm because then at least you can use both hands. I
Right.
will say that.
Absolutely.
But this is more fun.
This thing's heavy. Like, I could throw this at my own head.
Sounds like you need to go
hurt.
to the gym.
Don't do that. I told you. We had this discussion. I go for walks every day. That's my, like,
Well,
workout.
your wrists need something else.
Okay.
Anyways.
Now.
A noun?
Yes.
London. London.
London. Okay, another noun.
The Great Wall of China.
I'll take it. Well, of China. I said Chona. Of China. Okay, adjective. Your favorite. We'll use the ones from last time. Furry.
Yeah.
A verb.
Humpy.
Oh, that's a good one. An adjective again.
Moist.
Gross. A noun.
Our forefathers. Our forefather.
Our forefather. I'll put fathers. Fuck it. Body part.
Labia.
That's a good one. That's a really good one. Noun.
Person, place, or thing. Pitchfork.
Ooh, that's a good one. Adjective.
Bumpy.
Ooh. Another adjective.
Ooh. Hot.
Ooh, sorry. I'll stop. Adjective.
Clammy.
I like that one. Another adjective. Another one.
Another one. Chapped.
Chapped. Noun.
Nipple clamps.
That was like left field. A verb ending in ing.
Climbing.
Wait, were you thinking of something
No,
else?
no, it's fine.
An adjective.
Flat.
Okay, this is your last one. A plural noun.
Somebody's.
Somebody once told me.
That might not fit at all.
Somebody's. Some bodies or some buddies?
Some bodies.
Somebody's. Okay.
No, bodies.
Some. Oh, just bodies.
Like, there's some bodies over there.
Yeah. Not somebody's
Some-
gotta
Yeah,
clean
not
this mess.
somebody.
Go mad. Okay. The Oscars. Thank you, ladies and Oompa Loompas. I'm so nervous. My beating is a London a minute. My beating is a London a minute.
That's, wow, okay.
I think my heart is beating a London a minute. I didn't prepare a Great Wall of China. I never expected to win this furry Oscar.
That is something I'm going to start saying to my boss anytime they're like, where's the rest of it? I didn't build the Great Wall of China.
I don't deserve this furry Oscar.
What did you do today? Well, I didn't build the Great Wall of China. What do you want from me, Rick?
I have so many people to hump.
Don't we all?
First and foremost, my moist co-star, who is always my dressing our forefathers.
Who's always dressing our forefathers?
Yes, first and foremost, my moist co-star, who is always in my dressing our forefathers, held my labia when I was in trouble and never failed to compliment me or give me a pat on my pitchfork.
Holding my labia.
Holding my labia.
Man, that's a friend.
That's support.
Yeah.
I also want to thank my bumpy director, my hot producer, and of course, the clammy writer of the screenplay.
Ooh, now that sounds realistic.
Most of all, I want to thank you, my chapped fans. Fucking
Well,
lotion
your
up.
co-star was moist, so I mean...
Holding your labia.
holding your labia. Oh, that's sick.
And all the members of the motion picture nipple clamps who were responsible for my climbing this flat award. Bless your somebodies. And that's it.
These are too specific. Oh, okay, that's great.
I'm so sorry. Whoever made that website has never spoke English in their lives. Because it didn't make any sense. They were asking for like
You spelled clammy wrong.
That's okay.
It's not okay. You're a literature
What is this,
student.
spelling bee?
You're a literature student.
I'm also dyslexic. I could write better than that. I just can't spell
Dyslexia
it.
is not actually, is dyslexia just speaking or writing as well?
It's writing mostly.
Okay.
It could be speaking. I
Wait,
don't
you're
know.
dyslexic?
Yeah. There's another one for math too. I don't know what that one's called.
I told my husband that I thought I had that one, and he said, "No, you're just bad at math." I said, "I think I have math dyslexia," and he said, "No, you're just bad at math."
Stupid.
We were watching a reality show called The Devil's Game. No, The Devil's Plan. It's like a South Korean show. It's
I was
like
gonna say, is it
made
Korean? Yeah.
for smart people, and they like a lot of it's kind of math focused, but they had this one specific like math challenge, and I could not fucking.
What was it? Can you like describe it?
It was like a pentagon.
Okay.
No,
Okay. You already failed.
a hexagon. What's more than a hexagon? An octagon.
Octagon is 8.
I think maybe it was an octagon, and it had like honeycomb in it.
Okay,
And
okay.
each one had a number, and they were different numbers, and they had to find the numbers that paired together by 3 to get the total number. So let's say it was let's dumb this down. So if the total number is 3, if there's 1 1 1, or sorry, plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, then you would go A, C, and D, and that would equal 3.
Was it all addition?
No.
Oh, okay.
There was no addition. It was subtraction, division, and multiplication.
No. I'm
So
already
you'd have to
gone.
multiply by this number to get this number, and then divide by this number, and then subtract this number. Like it was a lot. So,
Yeah.
and there was like a few different results that you could get for each round or whatever. And I said, I think I have math dyslexia. And he said, no, you're just bad at math.
Did he get it? Did he get the answer?
He was better than me, for sure.
See, I'm with you. I would be like, I don't know. I'd go for the low numbers.
Yeah, I think I gave up like the first round.
Are they allowed calculators?
No. My husband grew up in South America in Venezuela. They did not have calculators growing up. So when he came here at 16 years old to high school, math was a breeze for him because he was 2 years ahead of what we
good for
learned
him.
in our entire curriculum. The new stuff that he learned was the final year of high school. And we were allowed calculators, and he never was allowed calculators growing up.
Oh, so he's like, this is a breeze.
Yeah.
Did he use the calculators?
We're stupid here.
Yeah, we're really dumb.
Did he what?
Did he use the calculator?
I
Or
think
he's
in
like,
the final grade,
he was like, I don't need this.
he didn't need it.
I honestly don't need a calculator for most stuff except for division. Division's the only thing I can't really do in my head.
So I lied to my parents when I was in fourth grade, and we were learning the multiplication table. I lied and told them that I memorized it, and I never did. So I don't know the multiplication table.
I can do multiplication. Around like
I can't.
7, 8, I get a little confused. 6, 7, 8, I start to get confused after like 5.
2
Really?
is my cap. And I have to count with my fingies.
I think the only reason I can do it in my head is because I play a lot of card games with like my boyfriend, like Crib, where you have to count to 15 and stuff like that.
Oh my god, just put on a fucking mock and call yourself Gam Gam already. Jesus.
I think that's the only. But like,
I asked her earlier what video games her boyfriend plays because we were like, oh yeah, when your husband or your boyfriend's playing video games and they check on you. And I'm like, yeah, like, you know, Leo plays like first person shooters, Call of Duty, all this kind of stuff. And I was like, what did I say? Oh, I said he probably, because her boyfriend's really into like sports. So I was like, oh yeah, he probably plays like FIFA and like the MLB like video games. And she's like, he plays farming simulators.
he doesn't even do anything.
He plays
you just
Crib,
watch it.
farming simulators. Just buy the knit stuff already and just pull out your dentures. Call yourself Gam Gam.
I know. Occasionally he will play baseball or hockey.
Until his hip hurts from the weather, and then it's too late.
Until he's like, oh, it's 3 o'clock, it's my bedtime.
Until his chess match starts at 4.
Yes. He doesn't know how to play chess.
He doesn't?
No. But we did a crib tournament together, and we were second last.
Is crib like the mini version of curling?
No, it's like you have the little pegs.
You've already lost me.
It's like a long board.
I'll talk to you about this one in Haiti, okay?
Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
I think you'd be into... No, you'd have to count. I don't think you'd be into it.
Not my strong suit.
What about canasta? You need 4 players for canasta.
What the hell is that?
Period.
Okay. Well, that's our episode.
I hope you enjoyed it. I'm so sorry.
This one really was full of dysfunction.
It was really... This one was dysfunctional. I mean, it's in the name, so you can't be that mad at us, but I am sorry. I don't know what happened. Clearly, I'm poor.
We don't name ourselves that because we're proud of it. It's actually to prepare you.
It's a full-on disclaimer before you even open the video.
The name is the disclaimer.
Yes. That this is a shit show, and we love that you're here to enjoy it.
Somebody who was watching our videos commented and said we have good banter.
Really? That's actually such a nice compliment. I don't think I banter with anyone as well as I do with you.
When I read it, I imagined them with a London accent.
You have really good banter.
Oh my god, that was really good.
Really? Thank you. I was British in my past life. No, I wasn't.
I can only do Hermione.
Ron!
Oh no, yeah, sorry, Ron. I can only do Ron. It's not me. No, wait. What the fuck
you'll
does
get
he
there.
say? He says, like, you're the one who's supposed to make it to Voldemort. I know it. Not me. Not Hermione. You.
Harry, you can't. He's gonna go on
What
without
is
us.
it? He's going to sacrifice himself. And then he can't.
Yeah.
That's the furthest I can take my British.
I kind of wish that, like, I could have been a part of the Harry Potter series. They wouldn't want us because we're Canadian, not British. But, like...
Okay, but, like, what role?
Not a big role.
Three-headed dog.
Hit a dog?
3-headed dog.
Oh, I mean, I would...
Hit a dog?
Hit a dog. I think, like, Hagrid would be my dream role. Like,
That's
not
my morning
a
routine.
supporting character. You're in all the movies, you get the paycheck.
I want to be the judgmental little gremlin that sits at the front of the bank.
Dobby? No, not that one. I know what you're talking about. What's his... Grimwald.
That's the bank. Griswold?
Griswold. I don't remember.
Oh my god, we're disappointing so many Harry Potter
I'm
fans.
sorry,
We're just
Harry
gonna
Potter
shut the hell
fans.
up.
Yeah.
If you want to follow us on our other socials, we have our socials literally right here. You can basically find us at the Dysfunctional Duo. If you look us up, we should pop up. If we're not popping up, put a little underscore in front of it, and that will fix your problem.
We'll be there.
Yeah. Just adding chaos to your stream. Nope.
What?
Your feed.
Sorry, everybody.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I need to leave.
We have to go home now. Okay, everybody. Thanks for coming
We'll
in.
see you guys next week. Have the best week. I hope that your week is as dysfunctional as ours.
In a good way.
I can't speak anymore.
Bye.
Bye.